And welcome into the Midweek Moment. I'm just going to do that one more time. And welcome into the Midweek Moment. I am Goose.
I am Cronkite.
I like your headphones.
Thanks, man.
Those are good accessories. You like the new mics, new setups, mixing board?
I do. It sounds amazing.
I don't have my headphones in right now.
Well, I can hear myself, so I like it.
Well, I had too much ear candy Sunday.
Too much?
Too much ear candy.
That's okay.
How's your week been so far?
So far, it's been pretty good.
We had a good show on Sunday. The sound quality was awesome.
Absolutely. Got a little warm-up going on this week, too.
Well, as to what?
Weather.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Where have you been?
I don't know, man. It's been too cold. I've been in hibernating.
You've been the very one that was complaining about how cold it is.
Yes, I was. We're going to start out this week a little bit different. We're going to talk about some eerie events that were completely impossible to explain. All hands on deck. You like how I said that? All hands on deck.
Mm-hmm.
After waking up to get a glass of water, a boy was astonished to see a sailor standing in the living room. The next morning, the boy told his mother, and he recognized a man in a photo. It was his brother's mother who died in the Navy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You got one there?
Yep, another conspiracy fit for Area 51. One person recalled how he visited the library and checked out a book called The Alien Invasion Survival Handbook. With the book overdue, he panicked after being unable to find it anywhere. Defeated, he decided to confess the loss of the librarian, only to hear that the book was never in stock.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
A final farewell. One hospital worker recalled how she dreamed about a sick elderly lady who visited them on a regular basis. During the dream, the lady danced and exclaimed that she no longer felt any pain. The following morning, the worker got a call to say that the lady had passed away during the night, making her dream a fitting farewell.
Oh, wow. The future is calling. A woman was sitting with her 9-year-old son when the phone rang. The caller, a young boy, exclaimed, "Hey, Mom," and explained that his name was Rylan, the same name as her son, who was by her side.
A chilling reincarnation. One young girl explained to her mother that she had memories that didn't belong to her. After describing a house that she was in, as well as what she was wearing and doing, her mother looked terrified. The memories related to the girl's cousin who drowned in the river before her birth.
Wow. The graveyard shift. A security guard was working the night shift at an abandoned building when he saw 3 harrowing human-like shadows on the wall. A moment later, he saw a scrawny, supernatural-looking figure standing at the other end of the hall. Needless to say, he quit soon thereafter.
Was that you? Was that you? Okay,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see. The road less traveled. A man was driving home from work when he noticed a car in front of him that was identical to his. What's more, they seemed to take the same route. After following the car on a left-hand turn, however, the car in front of him vanished. Spooky. Spooky.
Where did time go? A child recalled how he was enjoying his summer vacation when he decided to pour himself a glass of water. He dropped the glass, which shattered on the floor, and in the next moment, he recalled he was taking a spelling test in school, an entire 3 months and 7 days later.
Look what I can do.
Get it.
Let's see.
I can't do it.
Flash forward. One boy recalled how, when he grew up in Germany, he had a dream in which he found a revolver tucked away in a small cupboard. After moving to America, he realized that his new house looked exactly like the one in his dream. He located the exact same cupboard, and within it laid a rusty revolver.
Oh, wow. A spooky intuition. One evening, a man was hanging out with his friend and his schizophrenic neighbor when suddenly the neighbor began convulsing, dancing, and chattering about the meteor.
The meteor! The meteor!
After explaining that he felt a meteor exploding, the group found out that across the world, a meteor exploded over Russia. How on earth did he know that?
On the run, a man at a gas station when another man in a suit and tie attempted to enter his vehicle. The two... Good job. Good job. You get tangled up in our mic cords. Anyway, as the two people's eyes locked, the well-dressed man exclaimed, "You're one of them, aren't you?" Before sprinting away into the woods. Clearly he was in some sort of trouble.
How did you do that?
You have to practice, man. Okay. There you go. You hand it over here. We have some Let's see, midweek moment questions. You do it like this. You spin it, and then you just take your big finger off. Well, now I can't do it, but you go back and watch the first part of the show. I was doing it. Do it like that. Okay, now it's
10-4. All right, midweek questions. Midweek moment questions.
Yes.
Chloe says, great show last week, guys. I laughed and learned and laughed. I laughed and learned and laughed. I love the midweek moment and here to chew bubblegum. Roswell.
Let's see. Rebecca says, hello, have you heard anything about Craig Johnson? He's supposed to be a possible time traveler. I have never heard of Craig Johnson. How about you?
Nope, but we'll look it up. Robbie says, hey, Cronkite, man, you were hilarious on last week's show. Was that really your list of favorite soundtracks? I think it was. Yes, Ear candy to the extreme.
Yes, it was.
Robbie, I will give you a secret. That was not.
Yes, it was.
No. All right, you know what? Here we go. I'm going to redeem myself.
Okay.
The Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I wrote them down. Hang on.
The Matrix?
Mm-hmm. No, keep talking.
Okay.
You're going to fit.
Yes, that was his.
That was not.
Let's see. Rebecca said, I already read that. Dixon09 writes, hey, midweek moment. I hope that all is well in Bucker Studios. What do you guys think about Tom DeLonge and his UFO beliefs, Roswell? I think he's the singer from Blink-182 that has the Starbright Academy, Rainbow Bright.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you think about it?
Heavy metal.
No, what do you think about Tom DeLonge?
The Matrix. Guardians of the Galaxy.
That was not the list you gave me last
That was 100%.
What do you think about the Starbright Academy?
Never heard of it.
Okay. All right.
What do you think about it?
It's okay.
Just okay?
I've not researched a lot into it.
That's me. I don't know anything about it.
Basically, we have to... the videos that were released last April, they said it wouldn't have been possible if it was not for his institution.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. Adam says, hey, Goose, Cronkite, and Ned. Love the shows and laughed so hard last week. Goose, you and Cronkite have chemistry. You guys are entertaining. Roswell. Well, thank you.
Midweek Moment fan says, hey, Goose, Cronkite, Ned, and Elliot. Can you give us any insight on what is to come with future shows, the midweek and Sunday shows? I think a best of the midweek show would be a good thing. Keep fulfilling my ear candy craving. That's actually a really good idea to do a best of midweek show.
Best of won't be bad.
We could definitely make that happen.
Definitely.
Definitely. Maybe we'll do a couple of those.
Well, and just to kind of touch base on what you're going to hear in the future with our shows, you're going to hear more of me, more of Goose, more of Elliot, probably more of Ned.
Definitely more of Ned. Do you have another one there?
Yep, I've got Wes. Hey, midweek moment, what song would you play if you were at a party? I'll watch the show to find out, Roswell.
What?
P.S. I hope to meet you guys sometime.
What song would you play if you were at a party?
Insane in the Membrane.
Everybody Dance Now. CNC Music Factory. Jim writes, besides Superman and Batman, who else is your favorite superhero?
Iron Man.
Spider-Man. Also, if you could pick Star Trek or Star Wars to be real, which one would it be? Roswell.
Star Trek.
Good job.
Look at that.
Hey, I'll let you read that last one.
UFO Believer. Hey, Goose and Cronkite. Great show last week. I really enjoyed it and talked my brother into watching. We both laughed, and he is now a fan. Anyway, what do you think about the landing on the Mars rover? Keep it up. I think it's great. Like we talked on Sunday. The Earth is not going to be around, so this is just our baby steps of getting away from this planet. If humanity is to survive, we have to venture off into another world, into the cosmos. Of course, you and I we'll never be around to see it, but as humanity,
maybe we will.
Perhaps.
With modern medicine, they're saying now that people our age could live up to 120. So
that's false. If I make it another 10 years, I like mashed potatoes.
Yeah, but you started working out. Remember, look at those arms, how big they are. So, see, all we need is the Hulk Hogan theme music. So, what's up with news headlines this week?
This week we are going to be talking about, now on Sunday's show, you remember I talked to you about the tragedy in the Japanese laboratory.
Yes, with the artificial robots.
Yes, so we're going to talk about that. Tragedy in a Japanese laboratory, many scientists eliminated by 4 artificial intelligent robots, according to Linda Moulton. And while I'm talking about that, something that Ned kind of suggested last week, or on the show Sunday, was that the Facebook AIs. So we'll talk about that also. Ex-CIA pilot and NASA ex-CIA pilot said NASA landed on Mars in 1966, and its former employee saw humans there in 1979.
I'm looking forward to that news story.
Pentagon admits it has UFO debris and releases the test results.
Looking forward to that one. Now, if you listen to Sunday's show, you know that we are going to be on terrestrial radio within the next month, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll give you more information as it comes out. In the meantime, we're going to do a segment this week and maybe next week and maybe the week after, getting to know Cronkite. We're going to get to know Cronkite a little bit better.
I guess I'm too much of a mystery. Is that?
Well, not necessarily that. But just people want to know more about you.
Like what?
So I have compiled a list of questions. Like, first, how old are you?
Are these questions that you've written, or questions that people have written into you?
It doesn't matter who
It does
wrote
matter.
them.
It very much matters.
No, it does not.
Because if they're questions that you wrote, I don't trust it.
The first question is, how old are you?
I am 30 years and 5 years. What is that? 35 years old.
Yes. Okay, the second question is cereal soup? Why or why not?
Cereal is most certainly not soup.
Why or why not?
And to constitute cereal, you would have to put milk in it, right? And it would be cold. Soup is hot and no milk.
What secret conspiracy would you like to start?
What do you mean?
What secret conspiracy would you like to start?
Like a rumor?
Yeah. If that's the way you interpret that question.
That Here to Chew Bubblegum is, in fact, the one-stop shop for all your UFO.
But that's true. It's not a conspiracy.
Well, there's a rumor. And
All right then. All right.
Backed up by fact.
What's invisible but you wish people could see?
The soul.
Okay. This is definitely not going the way that I thought it would. What's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled?
Ned say my burps.
Okay.
But I'm going to say this bunker kind of smells like a bingo dome.
Okay. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not?
Yes. A hot dog is a sandwich.
Why?
Because you can put toppings on it.
Okay. What is the most ridiculous fact you know?
Oh, I don't know. That motorsports is a sport.
Okay. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Watching football.
What are unwritten rules where you work?
Unwritten rules where I work. There's a few, but I'm going to say, I'm just going to tell you one.
Okay.
Don't talk to Crazy Amy on the production line.
On the production line. Okay.
She's got too many cats, I'm told.
Okay. What part of a kid's movie completely scared you?
I don't know. A kids movie? Don't really have
Like
any.
The Wizard of Oz?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What kind of secret society would you like to start?
The secret society of Here to Chew Bubblegum.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
Cats for sure.
Toilet paper, over or under?
What do you mean?
I mean, when you put it in the holder, do you put it where it's facing out, where it's over, or next to the wall where it's under?
At the risk of sounding, wrong, I do.
You can never sound wrong.
I do it over.
Okay. What's the best type of cheese?
American. Even though it's not really cheese, did you know that?
I did not know that. In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
Chaos.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
I don't know. A lot.
So, what's your answer?
8 million.
8 million, okay.
This is not going the way you wanted it to, is it?
Oh, no, actually it is. The best one's yet to come. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever won?
I've ever won?
Mm-hmm.
A Spider-Man tie
Where did you win that at?
at a comic book store.
Have you wore it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was when I was a kid.
Okay.
It's a lot shorter.
Which body part do you wish could detach, and why?
I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I'll say my nose,
Your nose? Okay. Why?
so I wouldn't have to smell certain things.
Okay. And the last question, what is the strangest place you've urinated or defecated?
Oh Lord. Okay. So I have peed at 39,000 feet in an airplane, and I think that was probably the most odd. I mean, on the side of the road, hanging over a guardrail. That's pretty much it.
What about the other one? Defecated. You know what defecated is, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't. I mean, okay. So there was one time I was working at a lake, and I had some issues, and
Did you have diarrhea?
essentially it was bad. And so I ran into the woods. I docked the boat, ran into the woods, and while I was completing the deed, I started feeling some like ants. I had crapped near an ant hill or whatever, and I had a lot of ants on me, and probably in me.
Okay. Well, see, this segment's definitely turned out the way that I wanted it to. And our listeners want to get to know you better.
Huh? There you go.
Well, that's all for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you on Sunday.
We'll see you.
Thanks for listening to Here to Chew Bubblegum. Tune in next time as we dive deeper into things the government doesn't want us to know.